late range. I wish you had more time to practice. However, we'll just take this opportunity and take it prep. Like I said, I wish there was more that you could work on, like work with the guys and stuff like that. However, working with this team, we are gonna have to be better um, in this conference. With I think throwing on a run is a very big portion as to what we could bring to the table. So we're gonna develop that skill. And with me playing with two of probably the best deep ball threats in the league, we're gonna upgrade that skill as well. And then I think we'll be able to just get a quick one off on the juke move since we may be using our leg a lot. So we have at least an 85 throw, which is a B plus throwing skill set in every category. Since we're on a different team, we can kind of change up some stuff. So like the level path is very important. We're gonna have to worry about that. We need to change our abilities. So we're gonna reset every skill. Oh no, that's resets all the skills. So we initially went camp. We're gonna need stuff like that. Gift wrap. I think we low key need the dead eye first, and then we can go. I did deep ball dead eye, right? Then I think we can go gift wrap, and then I'll go. And then for this one, let me see. I think I'm gonna go mobile dead eye, just so we can be able to throw on the run, just to start out to see how we're going. And then I guess our equipped move will be the closer. And then our abilities. This is what we chose. And then we're gonna upgrade this soon. We'll get the wide receiver guys into the pass like real up. So that's what we have for now. I think with this team and with this roster, we'll be able to get a lot of things done. Um, yeah. So to look at our schedule for the year, I hate how they make you look at like league schedule. You can't even look at your own schedule, which is annoying. Team stats. I don't. That's the thing I don't like. I swear you used to be able to look at your team schedule, but I have to go to the league schedule and then do it just by itself. So this is irritating me. Hold on. Current playoff opportunity. How do I check this? Yeah, we had a good year, so we're looking to double down on that. I just hate that I can't see this. So it's not good. So after preseason, I'm missing Puka Nakua and Isaiah Likely, which are my two key starting receivers. And Nick Cotterly here, he's out for 3 to 5 weeks. So he'll probably be back in 5 games. So I think 5 games without Puka Nakua. So I need to look at my depth chart now since Puka's gone. We got Tyler Tyson Badger in here now. So. All right. So in the running back room, we're cool. This is a good depth right here. Speed is a good thing, big thing for me, but as long as you're able to catch the ball and get out there, I'm cool. Um, Receivers, fullbacks, not really worried about that. Receivers, this is where it's kind of getting iffy. I'm glad we were able to get Luke McCaffrey. That's somebody I'm going to be able to flex into our offense a bit more since he is a bit of a better receiver. But with Puka being out, it's not much that I can do in regards to that. We have Terrence Ferguson. Ferguson's a decent tight end, Trey Ferguson, but I'm going to need a lot more. So we're going to be depending on that run game with our tight end being week to week and everybody being out. And that's why I don't like preseason, because we're going into our first game of the year and everybody's hurt. So, yeah, but our O-line looks pretty decent. I'm not going to say good or anything like that. I mean, this is a weaker version of the Rams O-line. They've made some adjustments all season. That's a true thing. And then we have Jermaine Illuminor, who is also the brother to Illuminor, as you know, you can tell. But, all right, we're going to start this one playing against Dallas Cowboys in primetime football at home, which is a win because it is at home. And after we play this game, win or loss, we're going to take our time to rebuild the Commanders. And we're going to start hopefully at the end of this season, and then we'll go from there. Make our acquisitions. Oh, we got Chico Kaku, guys like that. We use the active roster. It's our first game of the year. We traded from the Falcons. I just wasn't happy with that latter game. I did all really good selection. Nothing worked out. We kept getting sacked and defense worked out. Came to a team that knew had a better defense, had a stronger squad. They just lost because their offense was weaker. And so we're trying to figure it out for the end of the year. Still got the coach stuff in there.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here. He's 2nd and 1.
If I'm not mistaken,
that run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second down, they're going to the option. Massive hit, the ball's out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense
still in
chase
protecting
mode
the
as
ball.
they keep possession. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Intended for Jordan Whittington.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the 1st down.
Loki had to do that short part there.
That's good for a Rams.
Adam's going to say high in age and being my primary deep ball threat. And then just be focused on
and he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
He's out.
It's 2nd and 5.
Out of the game. Quite a bit.
He'll call his own number. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown. A gain of 2 on the play.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Keeps this one down here for Williams. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced.
I hate that.
Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams throw 6 points onto their...
Okay, so we came in and just made a catch with our third string.
The Rams ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Drive starts with an option, right side. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but an even bigger chunk of yardage.
They'll bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
This is really how you would start it. It's how you would start it with the quarterback.
After about a 6-yard pickup, stop made at the 36.
The game for
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Up the gut they go with Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yeah, no, I want to look at Tay Adams way so bad. But it's like,
the Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dump off pass to Williams. And Williams right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
You know what I'm saying?
They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A low-key lower.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
I thought he pulled out.
He was defended by DeRon Bland.
Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Drops this down. It's Corum. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He has room past the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. 1st carry of the year winds up losing yards. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the option here. And they are not going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Runs it on the option.
Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth
Listen,
down.
he got
Brings
fruit.
up fourth
I
down.
can get fruit.
The Rams headed back out
Yeah,
on
yeah,
offense.
just-
Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Working on first down. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Ball finds his back. It's Corum. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. They go play action on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his
I
first
should have known they were
interception
gonna
of
sell
our
over
season.
there, bro. It was too late to go. I got too far back.
The Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this here. The ball's out. He lost it. The Cowboys.
Nah, they can't make, bro. That's 2 forced fumbles and a pick. That's insane, bro.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys just about set to go in this one. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. Quick to the left, it's caught. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Rams, first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
He keeps this one himself. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind it. But that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I hate squared was for some reason.
It's now 4th down.
That was about. I'm still stuck in the play action animation, so I try to.
Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st down, play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He takes off with it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Marcus Epps making the play. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run with Williams. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking slant route complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And the Rams, first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. A Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now run. This is Williams. He loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what.
The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Right side into the hands of Allen. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A handoff to Williams. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
Williams, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
He'll call his own number. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 12 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Tackled by DeMarvion Overshown. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Looking now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw right, and it's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to position.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Rams 1st down.
Now it's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The Rams make their way to the end zone. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. Just perfect execution. Rams ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
Another run for Williams. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the throw, there's from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
A 4-yard loss.
The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Working on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he has this down to the 34. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. It's a new quarterback run here. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Williams. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
At the 25-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Keeps it on the option here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams on the carry. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. They're going play action. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Incomplete. Savon Rebel.
The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He has it on the keeper. It's on the turn, balls out, he lost it. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here he is to throw.